Hello, everyone. I'm gonna do a improvisation. I haven't quite written this poem on paper, but I'm gonna do an improvisation of my poem of a new poem. So the pataphysical Armageddon has autoencephalized itself. This kaleidoscopic sempiternalization on a scalding casserole with cruel cues of metaphysical metaphysicalism. The bronze barbizon is the eschatological dreamscape moon bolizon with festooning of antediluvianization, westernization by pre-diluvian impalas, the nucleotoid um aripiprazole of respirator besotted with oily oily flimsy tarantulas, omnitarantulate among the spilikins, verbiage psychedelic waterfalls, the lunatic zebroids, quagga, zygosperms, in casseroles of anxiety disordered quantum mysterian wormholes, chalk iron barbizon mannequins, boondoggle through prairies of early youthhood, and a Yuletide of possible Lebensworlds. The transcendental idealism in a kaleidoscope of zootropes that wriggle at cyclonic velocity with 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 Emily Carr impresarios of digital art, 2050s big band jazz, and and bobsleighs into the all the moons of Neptune. Ogreish falconer, the peregrination of the birth of the soul of light in the soul. Gleaming psychedelic raindrops, polyphemus shampoo bottles sizzle the frying pans for which these prairies of gorish phantasmagorical temporicity, the torpors of albino giraffes, the juggernaut quadratic leaps into the verbiage from which omnitarantulate werewolves NASCAR drive into the frozen ice ponds of Venus. At the paradisium, the ice shards of mineralized Kandinsky egrets, and there's no worship in the omnideistic sanctimonious monkhood, the hermetic gasconading among the preternatural surrealist juxtapositions. I hear you, gnosis, nosology on the birth the semen of techno music. The mindscape is a wormhole of blue werewolves levitating, as with Androbatron. Androbatron is in a stroller in the seminuous rebirth of the Buddhist Christian, all the bodhisattvas of Andromeda, pathways into the redwoods of omnitemporicity travel, all the beauty of womankind, gnostically hijabs, purest imagination as it transcends the bubbling ochres and orchidaceous mathematicalism, foaming the quantum sempiternal niqab of leotardic myriotopology. To imagine Mina Loy doing a hobgoblin bocce dance on the Segovian Ephorialia with all the magnesium of her jaded antlers. The poetess of Gornica di Crescendo di Gonçalves at the backgammon of Oribe for the next Googleplex of years. Succotash gore to anti-capitalize these Buddhistic bungalows where the gipper of the chieftains, loaded and gem-packed with scrotums of quokka babies, Babbage, Neptunian Gilgamesh and Gorgons, Colorados to the outhouses of their goriest prairie wind park, retrograde and quantum Marusian. eyed Venusian on the marvelous vulcanization of the bloodhounds and blood butcher boards rammed with an entomological sauce of poutine into the liquidated brilliant crystallizations of metempsychosis. It's orchidine. Hobgoblins galloping the omniverse-headed Mustang. Since 2025, the angelic medicine woman promised only Phanacopsis in between the colonization of Saturn. Morta Eunoia, fleshed out on the soul escape of all the dreamscapes, heavy levers of psychonic enigmatographies, spillikins under the sempiternal scarlet kabuk, the millenarian mangroves from which post-humankind, the above Nietzschean Ubersmensch, the higher end of Nietzsche's mandrakes, which arrhythmically Dionysian and Apollonian gesticulate, the coeval quadratics of the verbiage Wittgensteinian Kripkensteins of the onerological caribou glazed, sliced up among the Sioux-style garter snakes, above on the marshlands of succotash and wildflower gazebos within the purplest pond lakes of the moon. But the Daseinic humankind hunchbacks the Notre Dame of the flying house limousines to Freudian psychoanalytic carnalization of leptons. The motilium in the motels for the Fraser Canyon, madronis of Gothic birdhouses, who supercharge the dark energies which Corconium the Tachyinos, peregrination, the Lemurian and Antillean, to the barnacles in squirrel sliced up between the hypnospheric Leviathanesque swing rides hiding in redwood till the next century, as the grassy mannequin sempiternal perpetuating printing machines, Rosicrucian Heidelberg, as the sempiternal sense and reference to the hypersolipsistic singularity, which Gautama Buddha Gretchenizes the Loshan pretzel of Western Canadiana, and the Baroque Columbiads from the Tomar glotzen the blue lipstick of Einstein, with between the rintails of a bacchanalian archamboldist furniture, and the sofas of this archamboldist, and even then the pan-universalization of the cosmo-psychic blue-bearded notochords, somehow to note the sidereal Luddites, for which the web-footed, landlocked plutonic constellations of an archamboldist parapsychic homunculi, a maledictorious gossamer, quotidianizes this Canadian loon with its blue, velvety redwood antlers, and the madroni sequoias, the gesticulations from which the backgammon and the mahjong, between the neonic purple Clipperton Island, somehow cortex from an omniverse-headed, kaleidoscopic, gibbously moon ochred orchidaceous Clydesdale.